this is my intro to the video for the game fair. So I'm interrupting the lambing content because I haven't quite finished on my lambing time videos, but I'm so behind with uploading them, and I wanted to upload the videos of the game fair quite quickly. Just turning the potatoes down because they were going crazy. Because it was the game fair this weekend, so this video is going to be about us going to the game fair. And I wanted it to be quite close to the actual thing. I'm not entirely sure how much content I got or how good it is. It was a good weekend, but it was really weird because some of the things, we were in the ring and I wasn't entirely sure, because they had microphones and stuff, how well the camera would pick up the sound. But it's Tuesday, no it isn't Tuesday, it's Wednesday evening. So I've been at work today, I'm still in my farm mucks. This is just a, I think this is a Gandhi's smock that I like to wear if it's not rainy, because it isn't particularly showerproof. But if I just need to chuck something on. And my mum wanted me to have a look at Cher's foot. We looked at it yesterday, so yesterday I didn't go to market, and instead we had to vaccinate all the lambs. With us being busy at the game fair last weekend, and then next weekend, this coming weekend, my dad's in Germany. So these lambs, they wanted vaccinated, they wanted vaccinated at the weekend really. So I was like, well, we're gonna have to do them on Tuesday. Obviously Tuesday it rained pretty much all day. So we got very, very wet. I had 3 pairs of leggings, and waterproof leggings, and I wore each pair. I think I had 2 different coats on, 2 different hats on. But we got them all done. We did the 25 lambs that are elsewhere. We did them first, and then we were going to think, do we just try and catch enough to use up a bottle? Because in each bottle I would have 50 doses, so we had another 25 doses spare. We had 5 pet lambs to do, and then do we just try and catch some of the friendly ones? And I was like, well, I'd like to rather do them all, because I know they're all done at the same time. It makes it easier. There were a couple of ewes that I just wanted to trim their tails up because they were a bit mucky. We had one ewe that had a poorly eye, so I really wanted to catch her to do her eye, and she's not the easiest ewe to just catch free in the field. She'd be much better in a pen. And obviously we'd seen Cher was limping, there was a lamb that was limping, so... But the thing is, the field that they're in, it's all electric fence. They've never been fetched in out of that field before. They didn't really know what was going on. We had to have a couple of goes, and we had to change which end we opened the pen from, but we got them all in, barring Cher and her lamb. So I did her foot yesterday. We just went up to see her because she's easy to catch and her lamb's fine to catch. And I couldn't see anything. She had a bit of scald in her back foot, which was forming, which is where the grass sort of rubs in between their toes, and then it gets nastiness in, and that's when they can get abscesses and things. And so I treated that one, but it was a front foot she was holding, and I couldn't see anything wrong with it massively. She has a few cracks in the actual hoof, but it's too far up the hoof for me to be able to trim it back. So I sprayed her and just checked for thorns and stuff like that, and she was still limping a bit today, so I gave her another spray. But I could see there was a little patch where there maybe is a bit of scald forming there, so I'm hoping that's it. But I've got my potatoes on now boiling because I'm doing a lamb steak for my tea. But I'm so hungry, I'm going to cut myself a slice of this. So this is sourdough bread from Botham's Bakery. So they have a shop and a cafe in Pickering. So I'd ordered it on Monday. My mum's cousin works there, I think she's the manager, and so I ordered it to be delivered today, so I went and picked it up, and it looks amazing. Look at that. I'm so excited. I really want to be able to make my own sourdough bread. I've tried to do a starter before and I could never quite get it going. And obviously with the days I work and the other things I do besides, it's quite hard to time sourdough because you need to have all your timings right for doing your needs and your rises and rests and everything like that. But I was gonna order a starter off a company I was seeing on TikTok, but I'm just going to cut a slice of this and have it as my snack before my tea, because I can't wait any longer. I'm so hungry. looks like it's just cutting through the bottom. Look at that. That looks tasty. So I'll just have it with a bit of butter. Because my potatoes seem to have taken a long time to boil. Now I have been looking at a lot of things on Facebook and on Twitter or X about, and I saw a thing today that was about who actually keeps their butter in a butter dish, because you think margarine is so bad for you. Yeah. And John's always said to me, don't you use margarine, why don't you use proper butter? So I have, because my house is fairly cold, because I'm tired and I don't put the heating on, and also because there isn't a great deal, I'm not here a lot during the day, so I'm not warming the house up. The cats are usually here by themselves. It's warm now because the sun is hitting in the afternoon, which is why my kitchen looks so light and airy. So I am thinking I can do some butter in my little cow butter dish. I probably will still use margarine for sandwiches, don't tell John, but for toast, like today I took some, I had some fruit loaf, you know, that sort of the bread with the fruits in and stuff, and I took that and toasted that at work, and I had that with some proper butter. Oh, it's very chewy. Oh, that is nice. This is a small sourdough, so it was £1.80, and I think I paid £2.50 for the co-op one, and I would say I'll probably get a similar, I maybe won't get as many slices, but some of the co-op ones have massive great big holes. You're not getting a real lot of bread, and sometimes they're burned. Excuse me talking with my mouth full. That is really, really nice. My idea is I will freeze it, and I'll probably do I do toast with it. So I'll toast it and have avocado, fried egg, cottage cheese, maybe salmon and cream cheese. That'd be nice. So I'm trying to have 2 breakfasts. I'm trying to eat cereal as soon as I get up, and then have that, because I'm finding, and increasingly I'm needing more and more proper food to fuel my body, so that's the idea. But yeah, so enjoy the rest of this video about the game fair. And this is not the game fair, this is the Game and Country Fair held at Scampston Hall, and it's a weekend of tractors, vintage vehicles, and my dad took his 2 cars. The reason was having in chronological order.
Why would you do it that way?
So do you remember all of these shows, Mother? Can you remember each one that we went to?
No, we're going to Essex.
Essex? Heck!
But unfortunately, things go wrong, you've had to go down there.
So these 2 are our cars. So the black one, my mum used to take me all around the country to shows in, and then this one belonged to my dad's, well, 2 of my dad's friends. And my dad bought it 2 years ago. With all the badges of the shows we've been to. Starting 1995 up to 2002. far. I thought there was maybe another one. I haven't been angling very well. Oh, they are cute little things, aren't they? There's 4 of them, isn't there? Oh, babies. Day 2 at the game fair. Oh, it's a bit colder today.
1/2 inch BSW, 7/16 width on 1/2 inch BSW spine.
Are you sorted, aren't you? You could have spares and spares and spares. One in every corner at the workshop. Oh, the train. The train's there. Oh, carving. I like this one. The one that's £500, I presume, not 50.
Yeah. I don't think it's 50. Oh wow, the black, I love that. Do you? I've got bit by one too, I bet you've still got that in here. And then you won't take that.
Mother is so enthusiastic. We're just getting ready, just got the car warmed up to go, hopefully, into the ring. Oh, look at that. Oh no, it's actually my ponytail. It's just started to rain as well, which is great. Oh, do you know where the wife is at? And it has just started raining, just as we're waiting to go out into the ring. Oh, and it's really raining. How nice. Oh, I feel bad for that lady stewarding. Oh yes, Father will not be happy if we hit some of that. Right, ready. I'd maybe hang back a little bit from Dad to know where we're going to be.
Well, these lot are going right round.
Oh, are we going right round again then? Oh gosh. Oh, good parked up.
They did a 2-litre version of this.
You couldn't afford to insure it in the first place because it cost an absolute fortune because of the aforementioned wrapping round trees and theft. And go on then, if we were on private land and you gave it a boomful, what would you do? RS Escorts, it's fast enough, isn't it really? What's she got on the car? 91,000. And are the Recaro seats original today? So nothing's been retrofitted at all. And has it been restored? Have you had to do anything to it? And the engine hasn't been rebuilt or anything? Never, it's still on the original clothes. Again, that's rare, that's not been burnt out yet. unbelievable, really. Yeah, these were the ones we wanted when I was a lad. It was either this or a Peugeot 205 GTI. They were the ones we wanted, but yeah, if you could afford to insure one, that was the one to have. And it's nice to see these at shows now, because you sort of don't imagine them as a classic car, but you know, you're 40 odd year old now.
Yes, first owner from Red.
And you are the second owner, right? Third owner. So it's staying fairly local now. That'll do. It's gravitated back home. We've got another one here. What year is this one? 1982, a little bit earlier than that one. And what model is this? This is the 1600. Not quite as fast as the 2000, but it's not far off. It'll go fast enough. And it looks like it's had a new paint job, I'm guessing. Has that done
Lots of
by
years
the
ago.
previous owner?
We've had this car for 2 years.
You've had it 32 years. So you just doing bits as they needed doing as you go along. And again, has the engine had to be rebuilt or anything?
No.
Is this one on the original clutch?
Yes.
It is?
Yeah.
We're doing well here, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're doing well here. Lots of original
Yeah.
parts. Unbelievable, really, considering the vehicle's age. You're getting on a bit now, these, but treat them carefully and they'll probably outlast me and you.
Yes.
This is a Mark II Escort. And this young man will tell us all about.
Hi everyone. So it's been a hectic 24 hours or maybe more since I was last filming when we were at the game fair, which was yesterday. So after leaving the game fair, I had to, me and my mum, we walked back because none of the exhibits or the cars that we had couldn't leave till 5, although stuff was sneaking out. So Dad stayed with them and we walked back because it's literally across the road from us. It's no distance at all. So we walked back to the farm and did the little bit of feeding up to do. There's hardly any to do. Then checked everybody, and then I shooted off back home, which wasn't as easy as I thought because my house is here, Mum and Dad's farm is here, and the game fair's sort of here. So to this bit of road that is like a 30-second drive from Mum and Dad's, and actually was quite tricky to get out of their road end and then to get through the village to be able to pull against the oncoming traffic to get up my own drive. So that took a bit of time. And then I quickly fed the cats, fed the chickens, grabbed my overnight bag, had the super quickest shower ever, and then I went to John's to have the evening with him. And then I was at work today. So I just wanted to come on here and show you some of the things I got at the game fair, although annoyingly most of them I think will still be in the boot of the Turbo. But I got a few little bits. So I met the things that will be in the car are probably the jackets I bought. There's a stall that sells like it's second-hand clothes. It's probably second, third, and fourth, fifth-hand clothes. But I've bought from them before some like fleeces and hoodies and things that I just wear throughout lambing time, and I just wash and wash and wash. And you know, they're just good for the farm because obviously you don't want anything too fancy because it'll just get mucky, and it has to I've already put up with a lot of washing because it's going to get washed some more. So things that I did buy, I've got with me here. So I got this bracelet. So this is Ocean Jasper. So there was a stall, I think she was a foreign lady, selling like all crystals, precious, semi-precious gemstones. She had like little animals carved out of crystal and stuff, and she had ammonites and jewellery and things, and she had little placards that told you what everything was for. And because I've been having these problems with my legs and sort of a few little health niggles associated with those, I thought I would get a bracelet. And this one, Ocean Jasper, is the stone of strength and renewal. So I thought that would be quite a good thing to wear, and hopefully that'll help me. Even if the stone maybe necessarily doesn't have the properties, but I would like to believe that it did, and then I could hopefully it'll help me. And then I also got this, I don't know if you can actually see, so it's a tiny little kitten that's carved out of a stone, and it even has like, it has little eyes and a little face, and it's so cute, and I just couldn't resist that. She had some little dragony ones as well, but there wasn't one that I was drawn to. And then there was another stall that was selling jewellery and then like incense cones and candles and stuff like that, and they had loads of beautiful pearl rings. So I went and I picked the one that I liked, which is that one there. So I did spend a fair bit of money because things were a lot more expensive than I expected, which is always the case at these things. So those are the things that I bought at the game fair. And then today when I was at work, on my lunch break, I went into town. I wanted to go to Botham's, the bakery from Whitby, mainly because I wanted to get some sourdough bread, because I didn't actually realise they did it, and it came up on TikTok. And so I went there. My mum's cousin actually works in Botham's, and I said, "Oh, Susie, you don't have any sourdough?" And she said, "Oh, we don't get it on a Monday, but you can order it in for later on in the week." So I've ordered it to pick up on Wednesday. But while I was there, I couldn't resist. So my favourite treat from Botham's is a fondant fancy. Have a look at that. It's a little sheep. It even has a little curly tail. And they had 3 of them. So I said to Susie, I'm going to have to take all 3 of those. And so I've given 2 to my mum and dad. They're going to have them as their sweet treat after their tea. And I'm going to have mine as my sweet treat. Well, yeah, so I just couldn't resist. So I've had to get that. So now I'm home. It's 7:15. I've had to unload everything out of the car. Some plants that John's mum's given me to take to the market stall, which is this Saturday. So that's going to be a hectic day. I have all my bags to unpack. I'll have some washing to sort, things like that. And I'm going to get on with my tea now. So for tea, it was a Simply Cook. So I can't remember what it was. I think I ordered some dahlias from, would it be from Farmer Gracie or from somebody else? I don't think it was Farmer Gracie. I think it was one of the other companies. I can't remember what it was called. And when you placed your order, it could have been Thompson and Morgan, then you got they gave you offers with some of their I don't know, like other companies that I presume were all owned by their big parent company. And it was, you got a Simply Cook for about £1. So I've getting 2 boxes. I meant to cancel the second one and I didn't, so I got charged I think £12 for that. So really I've got £6 in each for 4 lots of meals. So the one I did at the weekend, I did the Goan curry. I did it with chicken, and I didn't have enough of the ingredient. I didn't get enough chicken out to make it worthwhile for the correct portion size. So I saved half of all the flavour pots. So there's masala paste, coconut paste, and the spice blend. And then today, when I went up street, I bought some cod because that's what it recommended you cook with it. So I'm going to do that for my tea tonight. I'm going to put my rice on now and maybe just get some of these bits and pieces put away. And then that's going to be my tea tonight. And then I've given myself a great long list of jobs to do tonight, because tomorrow we are hopefully, weather providing, because it's my day off, we are going to be heptavacking the lambs. I have a few ewes that I need to dag out because they are very mucky. Some of the older lambs that have already had all their vaccinations, they're going to be have their spray, their anti-fly spray. And I think there's a ewe and a lamb definitely that we noticed tonight were limping. So they want that sorting out. And I also have another ewe that's just got a bit of a cloudy eye. So all that needs sorting. So that's tomorrow's job. We also have, we took 2 of our weather hogs. I mean, they were 2 years old, so they're practically mutton. They're now at our butchers. So they're just being held there for a little while because they have to be aged for ever so long, usually about a week, maybe a bit longer. And then I'm expecting him to ring me sometime this week to ask me how I want them portioned up. But he did say to me that I found this was the massive compliment. So these will have been the 4th pair we've gotten done. There was one where we did send 3, but one of them was just a little youth, who was sort of just a random one that we sent, but I still, he did really well for us. So this is the 4th pair of hogs we've had processed. I'm using the word process because I don't know if YouTube will be funny about the correct words. And the first 3 lots were all Texels, either Texels out of Texel ewes, or Texel cross ewes, or Texels out of my Suffolk ewes. And we got, well, there was a Scotty in there as well. We had one of Poppy's lambs, Master Pocket. He was one of those as well. And I've always thought they looked really, really good. These 2 were the first of the Border Leicesters. So they were 2 my previous Border Leicester took Peter, but two really, really good ewes, really, really strong ewes. Agnes, who sadly we don't have anymore because she prolapsed last year and had some bad lambs. And the other one, Gemma, who we do still have, she's the one with the cloudy eye. It was their 2 lambs, and they've been processed. And my butcher said to me he thinks these are the best ones we've done yet, which is a massive, massive compliment from somebody who he's obviously seen animals in day out, day out. He knows what sort of he's looking at, and for us who realistically we are still fairly novices at this, to get that kind of a compliment is massive. Like he did say, but he said he thought these were the best ones we've done yet. One weighed 32 kilos, one weighs 27, but one of them it had written on the tag U3L, which I know is a grading thing, and I've heard John talk about when they've sent cattle straight to the abattoir. When they get it back, they're like E's and U's are what you want, and what it is, it spells out Europe. So it's 3 letters and it goes EUROP. So E is best, P is worst. And ours was a U, which I was really, really pleased about, because Border Leicester isn't often thought of as a real good meat breed. And obviously they're just 2 hogs that we kept for a while for this purpose, but obviously not, we haven't been firing grub at them. They had a period of about 2 months when they were just on somebody's paddock. And I was really pleased with the U. Then the 3L, when I looked into that, there was I googled it and there was a table, and it said from the U section a 3L, so they have a grade of 1 to 5, and I think was one was too lean, 5 was too fat. So 3 is you want to be a 3, you want to be in the middle. You don't want to be really lean, but you don't want to be really thin, you don't want your meat to be too fatty. And then L is, the 3 is then divided into L to H or L to F. I can't remember, but it said for that rating for 3L, that was optimum, which is fantastic. It's really, really good. So I'm really excited to see how they get portioned out. So that's the best thing we could ever have. We never top and market report or anything like that, but to be able to process something that's been considered optimum, that my butcher said he thinks are the best we've done yet, we're obviously doing something right. It's a shame I no longer have Peter, the top, but and the next lot that'll be processed will actually be out of the Suffolk, because I've kept 2 wethers back. So it'll be interesting to see what they're like. But I would be very interested in keeping 2 of Vincenzo's back. They might be for next time. I've already got a lot of orders in for the hogget. Some of it will go towards a bit of grazing we have, but I've already got, a lady wants half or a similar amount to a half than what she had last time. She had a bit of a smaller one. Another lady said she wants this. So, and I haven't even put, these are just people that ask me, next time you have some, please let me know. I haven't even put an advert out yet, so I'm hoping if I do that, I'll get a few more orders, because the last lot kind of hung around a bit, but I wasn't really pushing it. Whereas this time, I think I'm going to try and push it a bit more. I'm going to try and push the meat sales and push the fleece sales. That's going to be the next thing I want to do. But sort of my focus for this week is basically Saturday market stall, plant sale. I don't have a great deal of plants to take. I think I'm taking about 4 spider plants and maybe some raspberries if I get round to digging some out of the garden. But that's literally going to be it, because my tomatoes haven't come on as well as I would have liked. They're still a bit ways back, because it has been quite cool. It's been a very cold May. It's not what we're used to. So things just, and with me not having my greenhouse up yet, and not being able to maybe dedicate the time to them that I would want to do, with us having to spend so much time feeding up. I mean, that was taking sort of hours in the morning, hours in the evening out. So when I'm at work, that's it, that's your day just gone. So I'm hoping for next year I might be in a better position. But I have 2 big crates that John's mum's given me, so I'm absolutely convinced they will go, because they're in such good health and they're really nice looking plants. Some of them are flowering. So hopefully I'll be able to take her a nice little pay packet there, because the stall, it's run by the Horticultural Society in Pickering, but for members, if you are a member of the society, the plants you take, whatever you sell, they're sold on the day, and you get to keep 50% of the proceeds. So say you have a tomato plant for £2, you'll get £1 back at the end of it, and the other £1 goes into the society, which is really, really good. Other places it's maybe just for charity, or other places it's solely for the actual organisation, but for us, it's a way of giving back to members. And some people who are good growers and are able to organise themselves and stuff like that, they can make a good killing. So it's a really good event, and it's one of the ones I do look forward to. There's a bit of admin and a bit of organisation that we have to be part of, and also, quite naughtily, my father isn't here, he's away on holiday, so my mother will be alone at the farm, so I'm just hoping nothing goes wrong while she's there by herself. But yeah, that's just sort of it. So I'm starting to get a bit hungry, my cup of tea should be drinking temperature now, so I'm going to get on with all that.